Hello and welcome back to some more of EVE Online with me, the Green Dragon. We are slowly making our way back towards Cheetah, scanning the anomalies along the way in the hopes of finding a sleeper cache. We're just checking really. I'm not even running the anomalies, the data anomalies at least that I found, because I don't think they're worth the effort or risk, but this is a very promising situation. We have two sides of it very low percentages of things. That's a tango. Tango equals bad. But he is just traveling through, possibly. Oh yes, we have a prime candidate for an actual sleeper cache. And that is epic. If we can actually get into one of those, now that is worth the risk. That would be worth the risk. Oh, yes. So, then again, maybe they're not sleeper caches. We can't know until we scan them down. So let's see. Still, the low signal strength is mildly encouraging. It's lower than most of the things we've seen. It could be good. It could be very good. And we are actually in high sec, so people won't be able to pew us. And that's a relic site. Okay. That's mildly okay. We might run it. Then again, we might not. I mean, we are technically in high sec, so as long as we lasted long enough, Concord would show up and avenge us. Or, you know, just pew the attacker, or just generally make good things happen. I should probably reset my timer from the last video so that I know when to properly end this one. I'm gonna scan down both, because obviously there's something valuable in there. Obviously. Let's see, shall we, what that is. I mean, if we get a sleeper site, then screw everything else. I mean, a high-sec site probably won't have anything good if it's an ordinary relic site. But a sleeper site is of course an exception, or a sleeper cache rather, since they're not proper sleeper sites. Those you only get in wormholes. But yeah, that can, like, even the smallest one, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100 mil, that kind of thing from a single site could, like, double our... Oh, and someone just ate that site. Interesting. But yeah, let's see if this is a sleeper site, which it may be, considering how difficult it is to scan. It may be. That's gonna be extremely good. If this shows up as a data site, we may well be in the money. Oh my god, it may well be one. Let's see. If this is something that can be accessed by an actual ship and needs or by an actual cruiser and needs a frigate, I'm gonna be mildly pissed. I am gonna be mildly pissed at that point. Oh, it has to be. I mean, it freaking has to be one of those. It's so hard to scan down, it has to be one of those. Let's... Hopefully it will allow me to use my cruiser. If it doesn't, it will kind of suck. Oh!
Warp drive active.
Since it was so ridiculously difficult to scan, I'm gonna go there just in case there's good loot in there, but... Oh man, I had my hopes all up. It seemed such a sure thing. No, apparently just a random crap site. Oh well, let's go and see what it is. Let's go and see what it is. Might as well. Oh, and there's a heron here already hacking into it. You know, you can have it. You can have it. Enjoy your prize, I'm going. Let him see me for a second and then I'm gone. Then I'm gone. I really thought that was it. I honestly thought that that was a sleeper cache. Got myself all excited and stuff. Don't get me wrong, we're not doing... Why are you... You should... What? I don't have that many sleeper or sisters probes. That's a bug in display and stuff. And that's a lot of ships around the thing. Ooh. It's a lot of players in system. Wait. Warp within 100.
Warp drive active.
And we will hopefully warp slowly enough that we can engage the cloak as we get there. In fact, we can. Good. Cloak on. And hopefully we don't get fried in the process, because that would really suck. It doesn't look like there's people actually... Well... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's actually people here. Okay, that's good. Let's start moving with the micro warp drive, because speed just makes us harder to catch. Scan, because I really do want to know what's going on here, because that might just be the site we want. Who knows? Cloak, because being unknowable is being unconquerable. And let's just... Yeah, you can tell by the flashing skulls and such that some people here have been naughty. A lot of them, in fact. And that is... This place is far too dangerous for us to stay here and scan down a random site unless it's a sleeper cache. Then it would be worth the risk, but otherwise, no. Otherwise, just no. Come on. What are you? You're just a wormhole anyway. Okay, let's jump. Recover that.
Warp drive active.
Okay, let's get ready to micro warp drive towards the gate if need be. Because there... Who knows? Like, I don't know if they can deploy bubbles in low-sec or not, but... I'd rather not... I'd rather be ready in case they can. You know? I'd rather be ready. So much for quiet string of systems. Apparently there's stuff going on here as well. No one actually on this gate though, strangely enough. Maybe this is just where one of those warring factions is based. Or some of it, like one of their corps. Could well be a thing. Very few people here, no gate camp. Okay, good. Yeah, that didn't get reloaded, so we need to spend 10 seconds of unsafety micro warp driving away from the gate while our probe launcher recovers its charges or reloads them. Okay, let's try that. And just quickly, just so they don't pinpoint my location, go. And someone arrived. Curious, but they jumped, I think. Or cloaked, but I think they jumped. Possibly, maybe. That's a rather low signal, but not low enough, I think. Not at 8 AU. Yeah. Probably not at 8 AU. Probably not. Alrighty. It's a combat site, and that is definitely not something we'll be interested in, but just for the sake of completeness, let's see. Let's just see. Impress me. Yeah, I do know that these sleeper caches exist. I do know they exist, and that's why I'm gonna keep hunting for them. Because now I know they're out there, and I want more. I damn well want more, because they are so ridiculously valuable, like you wouldn't believe. So, obviously, good times. Yeah, this isn't weak enough either to be a sleeper cache. Still, if it looks like it's a relic site we can grab easily, we might as well. We might as well. Okay. Scan again. 3 more low-sec systems to jump through. Well, 4 if you count this one. And then we're back in high-sec. 2 more systems there where we'll just scan a few things, and then we'll be so close to Jita that any idea of something actually having been missed is batshit crazy. Right, 20% bonus to damage per Galante frigate level, which I have 3. Not the best. Ah, it's another combat site. Okay, jump through.
Warp drive active.
Okay, warp drive active. Stack everything and let's get going, shall we? Let's go. Yeah, this place does have activity, but it isn't actually hostile, is what I meant. I've never had any trouble traveling through here. Not that that couldn't change in about 1 second, but still. This seems populated but clear of troublemakers. So far. Okay, so that's Galente's target, so we're gonna be officially in Galente territory, and they hate me. They won't fire on sight yet, but that's why I'm doing Sisters of Eve missions, because I want to boost my standing with the whole of Galente Federation, since it's down to minus 2.95. It was minus 3 and something, but I got it back up a bit with doing missions already. Recloak. Okay, 2 things. Nice big circle suggests a weak signal. Let's track it down and see. Only 4 people, but all it takes is 1. I once got smoked with just 1 other person in system. Coincidentally, that person happened to find me and smoke me. So yeah. Just another of the reasons as to why I don't do gas mining. Because I've just been screwed by that one time too many. Dangerous being this close to the gate. Hopefully we'll be gone by the time this becomes a problem. Hell, I might be able to deal with any attack anyway, until with the help of gate guns, if it's just 1 guy or gal.
Warp drive
Clearly there's
active.
nothing we want here. Actually, we don't want to jump. What we want to do is reload these first. And then jump. For reasons. But it looks like we will have enough time to do that. Okay, yeah, it reloaded, so we're good. We're good then. Excellent. Okay, couple more systems, 2 more. And then we are to safety. This is just, you know, slowly working my way home, double checking everything, and there is a bad person. In what are you? That's a battleship too, shit. Okay. And immediately cloak. Because screw you. I'm not gonna be taking any of your crap today, or any day. Is there anything on probe scan? 2 signatures. Okay. Sure, in theory, fine. Yeah, clearly that person has pew-pewed someone, and we don't want to stick around for that. A battleship may well be able to smoke us, and it can certainly tank those gate guns quite well. And let's face it, this ship isn't built for combat, and we don't have that much
Warp drive
actual... Okay, cancel. I want you to warp within 100 there.
Warp drive active.
There you go. And cloak while you're doing it. There we go. That should be okay. That's a relic site. We might or might not want to do that one. It really depends. It really depends. What I really want is a sleeper cache. Everything else is kind of secondary at this point. We have enough wealth in our hold to, you know, give us enough pocket change to work for, you know, for a while. Provided we don't actually lose a major ship like this one, as in something truly valuable. I would need to do another 2 or 3 trips like that to be able to replace this, because it has some expensive shit on it. Okay. That's a rather strong signal strength for such a long-range scan, so that seems to me to be probably a worthless one. A lot of people in here all of a sudden, it doesn't make me particularly comfortable. Why don't we warp to within 100 and see what's there? And let's open up the scan as well. And why the frack did my setting get screwed? It was supposed to keep all this nicely together. Okay, ignore that. Recover active probes. Yes. Oh yes. Clearly, bad person. Minus 9.8 security status. That's a pirate. That is most definitely a pirate. And what is that? Serpentis debris. Okay. Rock and roll. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just try to do it fast and dirty. If we get something out of it, that's great. Low-sec sites can have good stuff in them. It's the high-sec ones that always tend to suck. Unless you run into a sleeper cache that has for some reason spawned into high-sec. Then you're good. One finger constantly clicking on the directional scan, cause bad things tend to warp in on occasion. Click, click, click. Because reasons. Okay, so another 40 or so seconds and we'll be within range. Blah blah blah, random commentary, blah blah blah, trying to be funny. You know how it goes. It's an awful lot of people in this system though. It makes me mildly uncomfortable, to be honest. Directional scan. combat or core scanner probes and we're out of here, right? You see those, that means they're either looking for the site or looking for you. Either of which is extremely bad. Right, this is a relic one. And I'm already disappointed, this is a super easy hack. Why am I risking my ship and cargo for this crap? I mean, if it's so weak that it has only 40 strength defenses, if a site has boxes which are that weak, then it's a crappy site in my experience. I mean, it's spawned in low sec, one would expect that it would be worth at least something. You would think. Not so much. Okay, someone is coming in this direction. We're leaving. We are so out of here. Enough. I'm not risking my ship for this. Oh no, they went elsewhere. Stop. Turn around. Just... all it takes is one frigate to warp in first and warp scramble us and then call on its friends. We are mildly boned. Okay, this looks like it will be at least a yellow, so there's some hope for this site. Yes, it's a yellow. You can tell because of the strength of the defenses. Ugh. Jeez. What a waste of effort. Okay. We are here, we might as well finish it. Right? Okay, you've done something naughty just then. Must have pew-pewed someone, huh? In that battleship of yours. Bad, bad, bad. Keep scanning, because bad things can happen. Oh, it's another really crappy, weak site. If they don't have decent defense, they're not gonna have decent loot. And there's really not much to worry about in hacking responsibly, because A, we're not gonna lose anything, B, well, we'll fail this, but who gives a fuck? No, we won't. Yeah, see? Nothing of worth, really. And meanwhile, we're sitting in a low-sec system, which is more dangerous, in a way, than null-sec, because then at least we could see it. Most of those systems, there was nobody in them. But here, people come out to hunt. Low-sec can be more dangerous than null-sec, strangely enough. I know, right? Seems paradoxical, but seems to also be quite true. Okay, we're done with this. We are leaving. I don't care. That's so crappy, but it doesn't matter. We are going. We are going. Okay, 40 AU away. Warp drive is engaging. Good. Good. Good, good, good. We are good. Excellent. Excellente. Okay, I don't know if we'll scan the next system. I guess we might as well, since we're checking everything. But, yeah, we're almost home. Almost, mind you. It's still extremely dangerous. In fact, the border low-sec systems are more dangerous, probably because there tends to be bad people. It's like that scout who was probably just, or possibly scouting for gate camp on the other side. If there is one, we won't stick around in the system, we'll just leave. Hopefully without getting fried in the process. Gate camp? No gate camp, strangely enough. I was actually expecting one. Okay. Analyze whatever. Just get the fuck away from me so nobody sees that you're here. Okay, good. Okay, and you just align to that. Okay, here then. Impress me. No, yes, no. Yeah, sites spawn randomly and they're used up as players take them, so obviously in more traveled places you're less likely to find something good, especially. It's a wormhole. Recover, and we're going.
Warp drive active.
We are jumping. Decloak, so that we can reload this as we fly, and the cloak should be ready by the time we get there anyway, so we'll be able to re-engage it if for some reason we really need to. Hopefully we should be fine. I don't think they can deploy bubbles in low sec. Interdiction spears I think might be launchable, but bubbles not so much. So let's see. Doesn't look like there's anyone here anyway, and we are essentially back in... Oh look, a freighter on autopilot in low sec. Why do I get the urge to punish them so badly right now? I mean, such utter stupidity. You know, I'm gonna call it a video here. I'm gonna scan these two yellow systems along the way still, but I'm gonna do that off screen, and if I do find a sleeper cache I'll make an extra video to show you one. But so far, thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. See you then.